grab a hold of the wrist with your right hand. This is good for some people, but for someone like Jim, it's not so good. Why is it not good? Jim, would you make your right arm straight by pushing it out to the side? Do you see how, again please, do you see how as Jim starts to straighten out his hand, all the pressure goes to my fingertips? And even though Jim and I are roughly the same size, again please, I can't stop that from happening. So, let me show you a little something here. This line here on the hand, I place all 4 fingers below it. And Jim, would you straighten out that right arm? Not happening. Let me put 1 finger above it. Not happening. Let's jump ahead. 3 fingers above it. Now I'm going to put my palm over top of his palm and have my thumb above it. Same thing, please. Not happening. I've taken Jim's superpowers away from him. So for this next movement, you're going to make an adjustment from pinky right here on this line to thumb above the line. And then you're going to grab a hold of, doesn't matter whether they're making a fist or if the hand is open. Straighten out that arm, please. This next movement, one of the more crucial movements. Squeeze your elbows together. Why do you squeeze your elbows together? So that in the mix of trying to finish, you don't want to lose the lower third of the humerus here. And so to make sure that that elbow, pull your elbow next to your ribs, to make sure that that elbow doesn't go free, you need to squeeze your elbows together. Pull that elbow free, please. Mine. I'm taking this home with me. So for this particular movement, squeeze those elbows together. Now what I'd like to do is give you a little bit of additional information on the Americana to help you to understand what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. And first piece of information, the Americana is one of 15 submissions that you actually need no control over the opponent's body. Now I know some would argue with me on that, but I'm going to show you this here in a little bit. So remember, the Americana, you do not need control over the opponent's body. Second piece of information is I'd like to give you an example of that. I'm going to do the Americana, I'll start to do the Americana, and Jim is going to do elbow knee escape and put me into his guard. So it looks like this. I start to put this down and Jim goes to do elbow knee escape. Keep going. He doesn't want to. Why? Because I have my elbows squeezed together. In a little bit, I'm going to show you this from another angle. So just so that we're clear, the elbow knee escape does not work. Let's take a look at that same thing from another angle. So I want to show you that it doesn't matter that Jim actually starts to do elbow knee escape and puts me inside of his guard. Almost. Let's take a look. So I press this down, Jim starts to do elbow knee escape, I squeeze those elbows together. Come on, Jim, finish. He doesn't want to. He feels the inspiration, the love. There's no way. Get that elbow free. The elbow is not going anywhere.